All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today's trade. Ignore this one for now. I took a trade this morning right after CPI. And yes, right here. Okay, listen. We took an L today. We took a $500 L, which is not good, but it's not terrible. We're still in profit, and we have about $1,400 left in drawdown, which is plenty. We just need to bang a trade. I really wish it was at least 500, so then we could just do it in 2 days if we banged out like 1,500 on Monday and then 1,500 the next day. Crap. Monday is a bank holiday. President's Day. That is very unfortunate. I think we're still going to trade, though, based on our strategy. We'll have to backtest that tonight, maybe. Well, it just really depends if we hit a 5-minute. Here's what the trade was today. Let me, real quick, I forgot what it was. Oh my goodness. My YouTube recommended is cooked currently. Crap, I didn't post anything. Hold on. Oh. Trade. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Yo, what's going on, guys? Look at this.
About 46K on a trade I took yesterday, but it wouldn't load on paper trading.
I know, I thought that was funny, but we're gonna close it now. Now we're up like almost 100K. Hold on, this video is really long. I traded all the up from 7:30 until 9:30. But I did take an L. Let's watch this real quick. We just need to touch the equilibrium, bro. Need an equilibrium smack. Okay, so this trade obviously was not a plus at all.
There's no low volume now, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. I used the smallest possible low volume node. I sort of made, that's not even a low volume, that's just like a little notch.
Alright, I think we're gonna take this trade.
W sizing down right there.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Oh crap.
Stop filled.
Okay, that was literally like 2 seconds or like 5 seconds. So if I can actually see what time it is on the thing. Okay, it's at 8:40. So if we can go back now to this. Go to the 1 minute, we go to 8:40. Yeah, right here. Right, ignore this for now. Go to the 5 minute. And so basically what I was trying to do was oh my gosh, I mean, look at that. This was a decent trade actually. Turns out I was trying to take a long right here. Okay, as you saw, I was trying to take a long right here based on this 5 minute. But you can see this massive wick. We ended up wicking out this London low, this data low, and then we went higher. Then we went all the way up. Okay, we pumped 300 points after that. Then, you can see it in the video that we can watch. There's we swept London low. And we instantly made a 1 minute IFEG right here. And then we retraced back into it. This is an A+ setup in my book, but I was too slow because I had buy limits set down here in case we dumped. I was going to have an automatic because this is the lowest 5 minute node. I mean, lowest 5 minute gap of, it's over here somewhere. Oh wait, 5 minute. Yeah, here we go. You see, this is an A+ area to have a long from. That lowest 5 minute gap. So I had a limit already set here, and it didn't. I tried to do anyway. I'm gonna explain this very bad, but you'll see.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Look at
All right. All right.
looking for a better entry.
That's that retrace right there. I should have entered right there. That's when I should have entered. But I wasn't even thinking right here. I was thinking it might go lower. Oh yeah, that's another reason though. I said better entry. This is a very large stop loss. I think it was like 100 points, and I was too scared to risk that.
All right, let's see if we did.
Look right there. You saw my thing going over here. I was trying to, when you do this, it usually pops up where you are. But since I already had one placed down here, it wouldn't. I tried to switch it and it wouldn't let me. Well, it wasn't letting me because I'd already done it. But
Crap, bro.
That's me dragging
We're
it
gonna
up.
miss it, aren't we?
Yes, you are, bro. You're gonna miss it.
I missed it. We might have missed it. We're going too slow.
Yep. So.
We're gonna retrace here. That'd be wonderful.
Anyways, this trade obviously pumps all the way up. You can see it right here. We'll go to the 1 minute. This is it right here. It just goes straight to data high, London high. Then, I mean, that's where I ended that video, was after this. And then we just kept messing around. We just kind of chopped around here. I had another one I was planning on taking was this right here. And you can see on the chart right here that, I mean, this played out beautifully. I mean, we went straight here. I was aiming for this equilibrium right here. So we would have smashed it right there. And we would have had a 30-point stop. And then it would have smacked take profit right here. I probably would have targeted a 5 minute though. I mean, there's no 5 minutes, so I probably would have just targeted these wicks right there. And then it would have done that, and it would have been wonderful. But here's the thing. I was trading at school during class. We're literally doing hands-on stuff, and I'm keep having to pull up my phone, check it real quick, pull up my phone, check it. Did it hit the level or not? And I wanted to be 100% confident in this, and I was getting worried that this big low volume node, it's gonna want to come up higher, at least to the equilibrium. I mean, at least. but so I changed the order while at school to be the 50% level. So I took it away from this 5-minute gap right here, and then I changed it to be right there. And as you can see, it never hit it. Never hit the limit. And also, this is the deepest part of this low volume node, which is the best entry you can get is at the deepest part. And so I thought that's A plus if it hit, but it never freaking hit. It missed it by 4 points. It missed it by 4 points. And so I had a limit there, and it never hit the limit. And I was checking it, and I was like right here, and I was like, oh, it's gonna hit the limit, but next time I check it, it's gonna be the trade's gonna have played out. And then I check it, and it's down here. I'm like, dang it, bro. So I waited again, and it came all the way back up, then didn't hit it again. I'm like, dang, okay. Then I had another trade idea. These wicks right here, this area of resistance and support right here, we broke through, okay? You can see that we broke through. Yes, right here. And let's see. Yeah, it was right here. Well, this would have been the best trade right here. I missed this though. Best trade would have been that right there. We break through it. We close beneath it. We retrace back up into this fair value gap, and we continue lower. That would have been an A+ trade. But I think what I was looking at taking was this 1 minute trade right here. And I was looking for a retap of this 50%. I had a limit right here. Stop at this high. Take profit at a 5 minute, somewhere down there. And we came up again. We came up once again. Missed it by 6 points. Right there. And every trade that I wanted to take would have hit, except for the one trade that I actually took. So that's really unfortunate, but it's only 500. Bro, it's really frustrating though, because I know that this strategy it works so well. I mean, I know basic structure, and I know how the market's gonna move. I know that after a big dump like this, it likes to come up to 50% and then move back down. Because you know the pattern where it goes, it's like this. That's an uptrend. Let me draw that better. There we go. That's an uptrend. Usually, see, this is the start of an uptrend right here. It's gonna keep going up this way. And I mean, you can see how this right here is a spot, and it's gonna go higher, probably to this. It's gonna come down to probably about this right here. It's gonna go higher. That's what's gonna do. And so I know that after a big dump like this, when it starts reversing, the first down point where it goes down is right at this 50% level. And it's very unfortunate that for some reason we didn't hit it. We were so close, but we didn't hit it. And so it's frustrating. It is frustrating. And it's frustrating. I'm frustrated with myself because I know the stuff I've back tested works. I know it works. It's just for some reason I'm like taking one of these trades, which this was based on a 5-minute gap right here. And technically it did work. My idea was correct. But I mean, we're a CPI and we hadn't taken out, we're going towards the lows right here, and I think I should have been more careful. Plus, I should have been looking for a larger low volume node. There was not a prominent low volume node, and that's a key thing that we need is a low volume node. So I need to stop goofing around and wait for an A plus setup like this, or like this one down here. Or I think this would be A plus 2, this break of the structure, and we retest it and we move down. I've seen this a lot also with this double top. I'm not a pattern trader, but I know this pattern. When we do this and we break this area, usually price will come like this and then continue down more. So you can see this right here, this double top, and then we come up and we keep going lower. And it's always right at this level. This level of support, and then it acts as resistance. Anyway, that was today's trading day. I wish that it had come up and hit our limit. I wish that we had been able to get in this 1 minute trade. I wish that I had not taken a trade here. And I should have waited for a low volume node. Really, I don't know why I took it, because there was no low volume node. But I am happy that I sized down, because it went straight to stop loss. I'm so happy that I sized down. I sized down because I knew that the stop loss was going to be pretty big. Actually, yeah. And there was no low volume node. See, I knew it was not a high probability trade. I sized down. If it's high probability, I'll be sizing up because I know it's going to hit. I'm super confident in it. So that's another thing I'm going to start noticing about myself, is that when I have the urge to size down, I know it's not as high probability because I don't feel as confident in it. This trade up here that I wanted to take, it was 20 micros. It was full max sizing because I knew it was a good spot. And you can tell that my idea was correct by this stuff right here. How do we get it to the curve? This jump right here, you can tell my limit was right there. Anyway, market is closed now. And it's probably gonna be real slow on Monday because it's gonna be Valentine's this week. This thing, rich people might be going on trips. I don't know. They're gonna be chilling out with their wives and their girlfriends, and then they're just gonna take like the whole weekend off. Then Monday, no one's gonna want to come back Monday after that and trade. So it's gonna be really, really slow. But so we're not gonna trade like anything super aggressive. We're just going to be waiting for like this 5 minute down here. In fact, I need to remark this. We'll delete everything first and then we'll remark it. This 5 minute I'm waiting on. I know this is the highest probability trade of the incoming trades. I know this is a really high probability. I might go like 3 minis on that instead of 2 minis. Anyway, frustrating day because took a loss, and I know I had all the other trades were winners, but I didn't take them because they didn't hit the limit, or I was too slow and missed it. And then the one trade I took lost because it wasn't a good trade. So a little frustrating, but yeah, I was saying, here's what I was saying, frustrated with myself, is that I mean, I should not still be at an eval. I should have passed the eval by now and have payouts. And for some reason, I'm like limiting myself and not allowing myself to pass the eval. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'm just not taking the most A+ trade that I should be. And then the trades that I do take, I over risk, and they're not good trades. So I do know why. But I'm not going to do that anymore. So triangle. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this video. I've been reflecting on this all day, basically. So I think I was able to explain that decently well. All day at school, I was thinking about why did I take that trade, and I was a little anxious because I was like, is it gonna hit the limit or not? That it never hit that limit. Then it came down, and I was waiting more, and then yeah. So that being said, we might do some back testing tonight. Although I don't even need to back test anymore because I know my strategy works. I mean, I know it works. I don't know how many hours I have in a Forex Factory. Not Forex Factory, FX Replay. A couple hundred. Oh no, I don't have hundreds of hours. I mean, this is all in TradingView. I mean, you can see that 3 years of data has been back tested. So, I mean, that's 2025, 2024, 2023. So, with all that being said, I hope you have a great weekend, and I mean, like, yeah, and I will see you either in a backtesting video or a live trading video on Monday. Trade recap on Monday. We shall see what the market brings to us. Anyway, I think that one more thing before I end the video. I'm being very patient, okay? Being very patient. I'll wait for this setup. But a part of me is thinking, we gotta hurry this up. Okay, we gotta go ahead and get profitable, okay? We've been trading for like on a prop firm for about since April of last year. So we're coming up on a year of unprofitable, okay? In a couple months. And coming up on a year of unprofitable. And I should have taken a payout last summer when I got a payout opportunity from Apex, but I didn't want the 500. I wanted the 1K. So I didn't take it. I do still have a Apex account. So maybe we can do something with that. Anyway, I was gonna say that I'm trying to be very patient with myself because I don't want to rush it. Don't want to rush it because when I rush things, it's gonna put me further behind. You gotta be patient with it. And you gotta stay consistent, okay? But a part of me wants to go faster, and I'm wrestling with that. So, with all that being said, the video is now over, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.